Hello, race fans. This is a Turfway Park report for Friday, March 16th, 2018. 9 races on the card. Polytrack is fast. The first race, a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in the last 6 months. A mile and 16th is the distance. Field of 7 to go. Morning line favorite number 2, Plain Tales for trainer Doug Coyle.
And they're at the post. And they are off. Faithful Neighbor broke well. Also, Frensham is away alertly. Through from the inside, Plain Tales. As they pass the line for the first time, there's 6 across the racetrack as they race into that clubhouse turn. On the inside, Cozy Kitten. Actually close to the pace today. Plain Tales right alongside in a second. Frensham third. Major Darby spun out a 4-wide fourth. Then a link for the back. It's Tetra Dockham settles along in the 5th position. Faithful Neighbor from that outermost post draw has worked his way all the way down to the rail as second last. And at the back of the pack, it's Owl Creek. First quarter 25-1. Plain Tales, the 10-time winner, shows the way up the backside. The lead's now 3 parts of a length. Cozy Kitten against the fence, racing in second. Major Darby and Perry tracks from third. On the far outside, Tetra Draka moves a closer fourth. Frensham is going with him as well. The link for the back now up 1 spot comes Owl Creek, and Faithful Neighbor has been relegated. The last half mile was 49-1. On to the far turn they go. 3.5 furlongs to race. They stack up 4 across the track. Plain Tales to the inside. Frensham, Major Darby, and Tetra Draka set to strike 4 wide. Blue Silk's white cap now pokes the nostril in front. Now Owl Creek has moved a closer 5th, but here comes Faithful Neighbor underway in the middle. Now Faithful Neighbor in their green silks is making good progress as they run around the turn. 3/4, 1:13.4. They pass the quarter-mile pole and they race to the head of the lane. And Tetra Draka takes over the lead. Frensham back in second. That's all for Plain Tales. 4 wide. Owl Creek continues with good energy down the stand side. 1/8 of a mile to go. And Tetra Draka, the 10-time winner, has the lead. Frensham is not done battling back on the far outside. Faithful Neighbor and Owl Creek with 100 yards left to go. It's Tetra Draka reaching for the wire, and Tetra Draka is now a 11-time winner, wins by a better than a length. Frensham was next, then came Faithful Neighbor, Owl Creek, and Major Darby in 1:48.1.
And it was number 6, Tetra Draka, getting the job done in the opener, owned by Dennis Bierman, trained by Bert Crawford. This 9-year-old son of Badges Silver, well ridden by jockey Azael De Leon, picks up his 11th lifetime victory. The winner, $7.20, $4, $3.40. Second to 3, Frensham. Third, number 4, Owl Creek. Fourth to 7, Faithful Neighbor. Exacta, $41.60. The try, $90.40. The superfecta, $865.40. Running time for the opener, 1:48.1. Tonight's second race is a claimant event. Maiden Claimers, filly 3-year-olds to race a mile. Scratched part of the entry, the 1A, My Aunt Beth. And the other entry, mate, number 1, Desiree, is your morning line favorite. She'll be ridden by Malcolm Franklin.
And they are off. First, her Charlie's Ranger blew the start, and she's last. The favorite, Desiree, sprung out on top. She leads them into the charge to the first turn, and they'll stack up 3 across the track. Hero of the Best away in the second position. B. Deb's Fortune spun out 3 deep third. Through from between horses, Safari Heart's a close-up fourth. Bonnie Bonnet rides a rail in 5th. After that blown start, Charlie's Ranger is second last, and Leaf Blower can see them all. 8 lengths from tip to tail as they pass the 6-furlong marker, and they straighten up for that long backstretch run. The first quarter, they walked at 25-4. So Desiree and Malcolm Franklin going to try to steal it on the front end. They lead them up the backside. The lead just now 3 parts of the length as Hero the Best has drawn a closer second. A length for the back against the fence. Safari Heart's third. B-Deb's Fortune out wide fourth. Charlie's Ranger has raced up into 5th, continuing to race wide, but is moving well into that far turn run. Bonnie Bonnet needs somewhere to run, and still 5 lengths back to Leaf Blower, who wags the tail as they head into the far turn. Desiree got the half, 50-2. No excuses from here. Desiree, the daughter of Discreet Cat, shows the way by 2. Now Safari Heart with a bold bid up to the outside in to be second. Against the fence, Hero the Best is third. Up out wide, here comes Charlie's Ranger, and now B-Deb's Fortune moves into third as they continue to race around the turn to the top of the lane. It's go time. Desiree being shaken up by Franklin, 3/4 and almost 1:16 flat, and they race to the head of the lane. Desiree bracing for the challenge of Safari Heart, who's bearing down to the outside. B-Deb's Fortune moves into third as they're by the 8th pole. It's Desiree digging down deep. She's still finding Safari Heart, still lunging way out wide from last. Leaf Blower is finishing with interest, but in the final 16th of a mile, Desiree put to sleep on the front end, and she takes him coast to coast, wins by 1.5 lengths. Safari Heart was second, B-Deb's Fortune third, and it looked like Bonnie Bonnet just held fourth from a fast-closing Leaf Blower in 1:43.2.
Number 1, Desiree takes them all the way up top. Well rationed ride by jockey Malcolm Franklin. This 3-year-old daughter, Discreet Cat, breaks her maiden here for the West Wind Farms of Mike Harris, trained by Aaron West. Desiree, as the favorite, returns 360, 320, 220. Second, number 3, Safari Heart. Third to 7, B-Deb's Fortune. Finishing fourth, number 2, Bonnie Bonnet. Exacta $14.40. The try, $28.70. Daily Double, $21.40. The Super, $183.60. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:43 and 2. Tonight's third race, a maiden claimer. Maiden claimers 3-year-olds and up. The claiming tag $7,500. The distance, 1 mile and 16th. Morning line favorite, a class dropper. Number 2, 7, Hearts Warrior for trainer Dennis Roberson.
Settles down. They're at the post. And they are off. Quick start for Cincinnati. Also, stand up and fight was quick into stride. And between those two, first are Grandma's Legacy. Down on the inside, 7 Hearts Warrior now probes up the fence, and as they race into that first turn, 7 Hearts Warrior at 6-5 will dispute the terms with Stand Up and Fight. 3 wide comes Grammy's Legacy. Cincinnati broke sharp back in the hand into fourth, about 3.5 off the pace. Then comes Run You Down and Mr. Spatson, a break of about 6 or 7 lengths back to Street Limit. First quarter was 25 seconds flat. On to the backside they go. 5.5 furlongs to race. 7 Hearts Warrior, the favorite, shows the way, but pressured by a long shot. Stand Up and Fight. Grandma's Legacy on debut in a good stalking position from third. Then a link further back to the pair of Run You Down in Cincinnati. Then 4 to Mr. Spats. Still 3 to Street Limit. And Curry County on the stretch out his last of the lot. The half was 49 and 2. They continue to run up the backstretch. 3.5 furlongs still to go. Long shot, Stand Up and Fight. Pokes that neck in front. 7 Hearts Warrior to the inside in second. Grammy's Legacy looming large in the red silks on the far outside third. Cincinnati is underway in the Jamison Silks from fourth. And then that's all for Run You Down. Still 6 lengths back to Street Limit as they continue to race around the turn and approaching the quarter-mile pole. Grammy's Legacy. Franklin takes a peek under the arm and he sees the presence of Cincinnati bearing down to the outside. And now Franklin asks Grammy's Legacy for some more and shaken up as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:14 and 3, and they're on their way home. Grammy's Legacy still there, but wondering about as Cincinnati is bearing down to the outside. They're in the final Florence furlong, and Grammy's Legacy is grinding it out in a workmanlike effort on debut. And Grammy's Legacy, well prepared by Brian Waltz, wins at first, asking by a length and a half. Cincinnati was second, Street Limit third, and Run You Down was fourth in 1:48 and 3.
Number 6, Grammy's Legacy. In a good-looking debut performance here, turns back all challengers and wins at first, asking for owner Chris Bauer, well prepared by Brian Waltz, and that's 2 wins in a row for jockey Malcolm Franklin tonight. Grammy's Legacy, 21.40, 880, 540. Second, number 8, Cincinnati. Third, number 7, Street Limit. And fourth, number 3, Run You Down. Exacta $94.60. The try, $370.10. Daily Double, $90.80. Superfecta, $2,051.40. The first pick 3 of the evening, $171.70. Running time, 1:48 and 3. Tonight's fourth race, a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3. Claiming tag $7,500. They'll go 1 mile. Scratch the 7, Stands Old Habits. Morning line favorite is Draw on the Rail, the speedy Haynet with Malcolm Franklin.
And the first quarter was 25 and 2. So up the backside, Haynet in search of 3 straight front end wins, has the lead, shows it by just about 4.5 now. Up on the outside, Capstail moves a closer second. Just Another John to the inside in third. Judge M has been shuffled back to fourth, about 5.5 off the pace. Then there's a margin of 6 back to Innocuous, and Nans Piercero is still last, but starting to tighten it up now. Just 10 lengths from top to bottom, the half, 49 and 1. Haynet, the son of Haynesfield, out there free-wheeling on the front end, still shows the way. Capstail moves a closer second. And now Just Another John being called upon by Perriutes, and he's closing in from third. And from the back of the pack, the 2 trailers, Innocuous and Nans Piercero, are both underway, and they're closing in stoutly as they continue to run around the turn. They pass the quarter-mile pole, 3/4, 1:14 and 1, and they run to the head of the lane. Haynet still there. Haynet's lead now is just 3 lengths as Just Another John has moved into second. Out wide, here comes Innocuous in third against the fence. Capstail in between those 2, Nans Piercero. They're outside the 16th pole, and Franklin shaking up Haynet for more. Late on the scene comes Innocuous down towards the wire. 3 wins for Franklin tonight, and 3 straight for Haynet here at Turfway. Haynet wins by better than 2. Innocuous was second, then came Just Another John, and the favorite Nans Piercero, after that poor start, ran on to be fourth in 1:41 and 2.
Number 1, Haynet. now on a 3-race win streak. This speedy son of Haynesfield goes wire to wire yet again, owned and trained by Auto Draper, and that's 3 wins in a row for jockey Malcolm Franklin. Haynet 720, 540, 380. Second, number 5, Innocuous. Third, number 2, Just Another John. And number 6, Nans Pierce Arrow was fourth. Exacta $55. The try, $83.10. The double, $85.60. Superfecta, $317.20. Pick 3, $213.50. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:41 and 2. Tonight's 5th race is a maiden filly merit claimer to go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 8 Pampered Val. Morning line favorite now will be number 5, Sylvester Yoly, for trainer Louis Coteau.
Post. And they are off. Slow start for Puff. But it was a fast beginning for Personal Cat. Also quick into stride. Sylvester Yoly moves a closer second. Out wide comes Glistening Star, who is in third. Right to that one's inside is a Queen Maxine and Hidden Garden. Then a link further back to Chariot, who's followed up next on the far outside by Missy Baba. And after that slow start, Puff is last, past the half-mile pole. The quarter was 24 seconds flat. Sylvester Yoly, the daughter of Tis Wonderful, to the outside of Personal Cat. In between horses, Hidden Garden is full of run. Needs a place to go there, though, as Missy Baba pressures up to the outside. Glistening Star is further out. In Chariot, trying to sneak through along the fence as they continue to race around the turn. They're outside of the quarter-mile pole, and Personal Cat, the 15-time maiden, still up top, but she's been pestered by Sylvester Yoly the entire time. Chariots came off the fence and out into the 3-path as they straighten away, chasing Personal Cat through a half in 47 and 3, and Personal Cat, the daughter of Arch is still there past the 8th pole. Sylvester Yoly trying to re-rally from second. Chariot is no better than third. They're in the final 16th of a mile, and the 16th start is the lucky one. Personal Cat wins by 4.5 lengths. Sylvester Yoly was second, Chariot third, Hidden Garden was fourth, and 113 and 1.
Number 1, Personal Cat, takes them all the way up top. She was pressured almost the entire way and shakes free in the final furlong to make the 16th start the winning one. Personal Cat, owned and trained by Bill Helmbrecht, ridden to victory by Victor LeBron. $6.40, $3, $2.20 on the winner. Finishing second, number 5, Sylvester Yoly. Third, the 2, Chariot. And finishing fourth, number 4, Hidden Garden. Exacta 1960, try, $42.60. The double, $36.80. The pick 4, $301.20. Superfecta, $223.20. Pick 3, $137.40. And the pick 5 for 50 cents, $1,001.50. Running time for the 6 furlongs, 113 and 1. Tonight's 6th race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won 3 races in the last 24 months or never won 4 races lifetime. Claiming tag $5,000, distance 5.5 furlongs. Scratch number 3, Stormy Louise. Morning line favorite at 7 to 5. Number 1, Lady Arya, for trainer Alejandro Gonzalez.
And they are off. Olympic Smoke went to his nose, leaving the gate, and is last. It's the long shot. Sweet Hall and Parrot sending on out for the lead. Don't Tell Mom away racing in second. The big class dropper, Lady Arya, off the gate in third, flanked by Equilée. And after that blown start, Olympic Smoke is last. On the backside they go into the far turn run. It's Sweet Hall on a tearaway lead. He's in front by 5.5 lengths. Don't Tell Mom is second. Now the favorite, Lady Arya, rides the rail in third. Then it's Equilée, just got passed by Olympic Smoke as they have just about 5/16 of a mile to go. Chasing long shot leader Sweet Hall, first quarter 23 and 2. And at 25 to 1, Sweet Hall still leads. The lead is about 4 lengths. Through from the inside, Lady Arya. Don't Tell Mom is being put to the test. Way out wide comes Olympic Smoke as they race by the 8th pole. And Sweet Hall still there. But Lady Arya is probing up the fence and down through the middle. Here comes long shot Equilée with the bug boy. Deep stretch here. Through from the inside, Lady Arya, but Sweet Hall still finding. Sweet Hall reaching for the wire. Lady Equilée in a 3-way photo finish. Sweet Hall looks like got the head bob all the way up top, but the trio of placing judges have posted the photograph sign.
Number 4, Sweet Hall, coast to coast here. Well rationed by Parrot. Gets the victory in race 6 as the longest shot on the board. Owned and trained by Monica Crewman. This 6-year-old daughter of Graham Hall picks up lifetime victory number 4, returning $52.60, $16.620. Finishing second, number 5, Equilée. Third, number 1, Lady Arya. And fourth to 6, Olympic Smoke. Exacta $199.20. The trifecta $568.50. No superfecta wagering. That was forced to be canceled. All those wagers were refunded. The Daily Double, $416.40, 50-cent pick 3, $361.45. Running time, 107 and 3. Tonight's 7th race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares. Number 1, 2, claiming tag $7,500. Scratch number 1, Tyga Lisa. Also take out number 5, Lady Valentina. Morning line favorite from the Glenn Thomason stable. Number 2, Magnetic Spot.
And they are off. Good beginning for all. The quickest start was for Magnetic Spot. As expected, she came out running, but pressured today from Doodles, who's showing speed. Lil Miss Perfection makes it 3 in a line, 4 in front of Gift of Friends, who shuffled back to 4th, and Celeste Bull is last of the quintet. Up the backside they go, just outside the half-mile pole, 3 abreast. On the far outside, Little Miss Perfection just narrowly from Magnetic Spot, who has a foothold at the fence, and Doodles is sandwiched right in between those two, and these 3 continue to kick 5 lengths clear of Gift of Friends, who's back in the 4th position, and Celeste Bull still can see them all. The first quarter, 23 and 3. Hot and contested tempo up top, and now the daughter of student council, Magnetic Spot, comes on through to take the lead. Doodle still in the middle, and Lil Miss Perfection ranges 3 wide. Now Gift of Friends is starting to close in on that top trio as they took the half in 47 and 1/5 second. Magnetic Spot still up top, but there goes the 3-year-old Lil Miss Perfection under that patented loose left-handed stick as they're outside the 16th pole. Lil Miss Perfection has the lead, but here comes Gift of Friends motoring down the stand side. Lil Miss Perfection, she's going to get it done. 2 straight here at the track. She wins wrapped up in the end by almost 3. Gift of Friends was 2nd. Magnetic Spot faded to 3rd. Then it was Doodles and Celeste Bull wagged the tail in 114 flat.
Number 7, Lil Miss Perfection gets her 2nd straight victory at the track. This 3-year-old daughter, Old Fashioned, is owned by Dennis Bierman, who picks up his 2nd owning victory on the night. And Burt Crawford, the winning trainer, also 2 wins for him as well. Perry Utes with that rousing stretch ride. Number 7, Lil Miss Perfection, 360, 260, 210. Second, number 6, Gift of Friends. Third, the 2, Magnetic Spot. And 4th, number 4, Doodles. The winning exacta, 41.60. The try for a buck, 35.20. The daily double of 4 and 7, 153.80, and the pick 3 for a $1 ticket combination 147 will get you back $250. Running time for race 7, 114 flat. The 8th race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won a race in the last 6 months. 6 furlongs the distance. Jock change on the 1 to Poosack. Take out number 2, Spoticus. Switch the rider on the 5, Lizzie Bell, to Jonathan Kurtzinger, and scratch the 9, Dixie Jackpot. Morning line favorite number 4, This One's Pretty. Jockey Malcolm Franklin looking for his 4th victory on tonight's card.
And they are off. And Mama's Firecracker hopped right at the break, and she is last. From the center, Quick and Stride, Winter's Expedition. Also, there goes Lil Miss Tioga. I'm Extraordinary up and on the pace, racing away in 3rd. This One's Pretty, trying to slide through along the fence in 4th. Lizzie Bell away in the 5th position. Only 2 lengths covers that top quintet. Then 4 lengths for the back to Rhea. A length in front of Not Simply Simon. And after that blown start, Mama's Firecracker is last of them all. First quarter, 24 seconds flat. And This One's Pretty snuck through along the fence. She has the lead entering that far turn. She's in front by just about a half a side. Lil Miss Tioga pressures 2 wide. 3 wide. Winner's Expedition in Perry Utes, 4 in front of a fast closing Not Simply Simon following her. Mama's Firecracker from last has raced up into 5th, just about 4 lengths off the pace as they race around the turn to the head of the lane, the half, 47 and 3, and This One's Pretty cut to corner, but Lil Miss Tioga pressures to the outside. Down the center, it comes Not Simply Simon. And also Mama's Firecracker in with a shot. She's way out past the crown of the course as they're in their final Florence furlong by the 16th pole. And Lil Miss Tioga trying to brace for the challenge of long shot. Not Simply Simon. Lil Miss Tioga, Not Simply Simon, and a photo finish. I think Not Simply Simon may have got the head bob, but that will take a photo. Running time 114 and 1.
And number 3, Not Simply Simon, gets up right on the square to defeat the favorite. Number 3, Not Simply Simon, owned by Tim Garacci, trained by T.R. Hain, and ridden to victory by Gabe Lagunas. The winner picks up her 6th lifetime victory, her 3rd victory in just 8 starts here over the Poly, and the winner 25-68, 44-20. Second, the 1, Lil Miss Tioga. Third, number 4, This One's Pretty. Fourth, the 1, a Mama's Firecracker. In 5th, number 6, Rhea. So the exacta 3 and 1, 96-20. The 3-1-4 try, 134.20. Rolling double 56.20. Winning superfecta combination 3146 will get you back 1,073.20. Pick 3 2,026.90, and the pick 4 was hit $3,729 even for just 50 cents. The running time for race 8 was 1:14.1. Tonight's ninth race, a maiden claimer, 15 down to 10 to go 6.5 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 9, Trap Valley with Ty Kennedy.
Completing the line, they're at the post. And they are off. St. Crimson hopped right as they kicked it, but it was a fast beginning for J-Dub. And now Rock Me with a couple whip tap urges slides through underneath Trap Valley, and Mike Bravo 03 away in the 4th position. 3 lengths further back to Bunslauer and Storm Velocity, then 4 lengths back to Weeby Burnin, who comes underneath Travertine, who's climbing a bit up the backside right in front of St. Crimson, and sitting in Parkside Lane is last of the lot. 18 lengths from top to bottom. They storm up the backstretch, passing the half-mile pole, and the first quarter was 23 and 2. J-Dub out there freewheeling on the front end. J-Dub shows the way by 4. Rock Me to the inside of Trap Valley. They are second and third. Now underway. Here comes Chester Thomas's Mike Bravo 03 is moving well as 4th, about 5.5 off the pace in the Blue Silks. 3 in front of Bunslauer as they continue to race around the turn. And J-Dub on that gate speed swag shows the way by 2 lengths. Trap Valley ranges up to the outside second. Here's Mike Bravo 03. Tips out 3 wide third. Weeby Burnin off the fence down the center in 4th as they race by the 8th pole chasing J-Dub. Here's Trap Valley second off the layoff is coming at him and coming on. And Mike Bravo 03 still in with a chance. And late on the scene, Weeby Burnin wide open deep stretch. Trap Valley emerges with the lead down to the wire. A photo finish. Trap Valley to the outside of J-Dub, who fought on gamely. Then it was Mike Bravo 03, Weeby Burnin. Photo for win in the nightcap, 119 and 3.
Number 9, Trap Valley gets the job done in the nightcap. Well prepared to break maiden second off that long layoff by Sally Shoe. This 4-year-old son of Trap Shot, also owned by the Brightside Racing of Sally Shoe. Ty Kennedy up top for the winning ride. The winner returns 580. 322.60. Finishing second, number 8, J-Dub. Third, number 10, Mike Bravo 03. Fourth, number 2, Weeby Burnin. And fifth to 6, sitting in Parkside Lane. Exacta $18. The try, $38.80. The super, $1,373.20. Daily double, $75.40. Pick 3, $92.60. No winners in the high 5. Carry over $832. Well, that wraps it up for this Friday edition of Racing from Turfway Park. Live racing returns tomorrow. Jeff Ruby Day with a special post of 110. For everyone here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.